did bad, homie. If you're not part of the solution, you part of the problem. You did bad, homie. You did bad, homie. If you're not part of the solution, you part of the problem. You did bad, homie. You did bad, homie. If you're not part of the solution, you part of the problem. You did bad.
You already know who it is. It's your boy, Ron Burgundy, Mr. Unapologetically Ignorant. You know the motto, if you're not a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. This ain't the fat mother effer the mess.
Hey, yo, hold on. We can't see you. We can't see you, but we can hear you, bro. So just let people know who we talking to and then go off.
Hey, yo, you speaking to Fed Up, man. The one and only, you heard.
Oh, shit, you motherfucker, man. Bitch.
Hey yo, you ain't know this was me on here, bro? What's up, bro?
No, because it's not showing. It's not popping up, bro. That's why I said. Come on, gang. Don't do me like that, man.
Nah, you know I was over here. I was definitely tapped in listening. You heard. I definitely want to chime in. You heard.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I was listening and shit. You know, I was listening to basically the topic about, you know, us growing up and the way niggas grew up and shit, and where we at right now in life. You heard.
Okay, go ahead.
I heard basically you and bro saying, like, you know, niggas was lost. You heard. Niggas was lost growing up. You heard.
Right.
Or reality, niggas wasn't lost. You heard. You can't be lost to something that you never knew or you never saw. You heard, or we never experienced. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. So we're not lost because we never knew where he's going.
We don't even know he exists for real.
We never woke up. We never woke up in a house where mommy and daddy was working a 9 to 5, or we had good meals on the table every day, or we was being reprimanded in certain ways to do certain things in our life, to have a certain behavior or to behave in a certain manner. We learned shit fucked up, and our parents taught us that shit. Now it's our turn, being that, you know, we experienced the things that we experienced, and now the day and age done changed, bro. You know, social media and all the technology and everything. We didn't have the opportunities that the kids behind us got now. You know what I'm saying? But what we doing that's so wrong. What we doing that's so wrong is we get on social media or we'll post or we'll glorify some bullshit, and the kids and the niggas, that's the little young ones that's coming up behind us, is seeing that shit. And they already glorified by what we've done and the shit that we've been through in our life, because that's only shit that they seen on TV. They only hear about what we've done. They really ain't, these kids in this age ain't really seen nothing too much, bro.
Right. That's 100%.
The real shit was when we was outside playing. Everybody got
GTA.
Everybody got
King Vaughn.
But now it's to the point. But now it's to the point now where we got plums in, we got a voice, and not only that, bro, these young kids want to follow us. They want to see, you know what I'm saying? They want to be up under us. So we got to show them that it's a different way to have that big chain on their neck. It's a different way to jump out that car with the rims on it. It's a different way to have them baggy jeans on and them braids in your hair the way you want to do it. You don't got to be fucking stereotyped because you want to be in the street, you want to sell drugs, and now because these people putting this image on you, or you feel what I'm saying?
How do you know this, bro? So people know what made you get this. Like, explain to people what you're facing right now, what you got going on, and how you qualify to say this.
Listen to me, bro. I'm in jail. I got 132 years plus life. I don't have a murder. I didn't get caught with no weapons. I wasn't apprehended with no drugs on my person. None of that. You heard? I'm the only one on my indictment that's in jail. I don't have no codefendants that's here. No, none of that. I was wrongfully convicted. I won my trial, but I still was found guilty. Like, I've been through some shit. I'm still fighting right now. Any real lawyer that takes any close look at my case and is not afraid to expose the government, be a millionaire, and I will be home without a doubt about it. These people done violated in so many ways that it's impossible for them to get away with it. I'm sitting in jail right now, back on my appeal for over a year. I'm not no coach. You can ask niggas in my dorm. I don't go out to lawyer visits. I don't go out to no court visits. I'm not leaving the unit for nothing. I don't get visits because of my shits. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not leaving the unit for bro, I've been here for over a year on a appeal. They just keep adjourning this shit. Why? Y'all don't want me in the courtroom. Why?
So
nah, because they what they want to do is they want to kill me before I expose them. That's what they want to do. Before I expose what Suffolk County did to me and the trouble that they could get in behind what they did, they want to knock a nigga like me off, bro. I'm not nobody to them, you know what I'm saying? And that's just it, bro. Straight up.
I need you to do me a favor.
It's unheard of, bro. I got more time. I got more time than Big Roots, bro. I got more time than fucking DC.
Yeah,
I got more time than
the
DC. I got more time than a DC sniper, bro. I got more time than fucking Prince and these niggas, bro. Like, bro, I can't even afford a fucking lawyer. They got me locked up as a kingpin, bro. Anybody that knows me from the streets, bro, knows me and knows that I wasn't out there doing what these people saying I was doing, bro. I'm a protector, bro. I was causing no problems. I wasn't none of that, bro. A lot of little young niggas that's dead from Bellport right now, and this is hands down. Anybody that's listening, know this is the God's honest truth. Would be alive right now if I was home. They would be alive right now if I was home. I could name about 3 or 4 little niggas right now that's dead. God rest their soul, my little mans. They would be alive right now if I was home. And people know that. These kids that was fighting and shooting and doing all this shit, I'm the nigga that's gonna pull up and make y'all put them guns down. We about to go in the backyard. I know your mother, I know your brother, I've done dated your sister, I know this person, I know that person. We about to go in the backyard, we about to, y'all gonna fight, y'all gonna do whatever y'all gotta do, but this is, we getting this over with right here, right now. And anybody that knows me can vouch for me and say this. I done pulled up so other people wouldn't fight. I done got into fights. Like, yo, nah, look, nah, I don't want you. Nah, look, me and you gonna get it on, bro, and then this shit is over with. Like, we not about to keep this shit going on and prolonged. I'm that guy, bro. I'm that guy, but don't get it twisted. I'm not a nigga that's gonna get smacked and turn the cheek though. Neither. You heard? Not that. I'm not that, and I don't think no person and I'm gonna say this because I don't want to glorify. I don't think no person in the world should allow nobody to put their fucking hands or do something to them without them doing something back. Period.
100%.
You're a man.
100%. That's it, bro.
Now look,
now you spoke all this time. I heard all your co-defendants cooperated against you in your home, in their home.
Bro, everybody that was on my case is a cooperator, bro. No, they didn't take the stand, nothing, bro. There's fucking 30 people on my case that didn't take the stand. If I'm a prosecutor and I got 30 people that's telling, right? Okay, I got 30 people that's telling. Why would I expose all 30? And I could expose 15 that's gonna say what all 30 of y'all are saying, and I could take the other 15 and put them back in the field and get more motherfuckers to tell and rat on people and do X, Y, Z. It's mad niggas that I seen their statements. I know they rats, and I didn't say nothing about it because at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm hurt by what happened, but at the end of the day, I don't know what kind of demons that the people that I've grew up around, these niggas that took the stand on me, bro, I grew up around since I was maybe 10 years old. So I don't know what kind of they was dealing with. They want to sit down, prosecutor, and give the information about something that's going on in their neighborhood. But I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. I'm fully content with going to jail for anything that I've ever done in my life. If anybody knows me, they know me for doing jail time, and I go to jail for my shit. But if anybody knows me, they know that anything that I haven't done, I've taken to trial and beat it too. I probably beat over 20 cases, 30 cases in my life. You know what I'm saying? On trial. Now, I mean, even one in the feds. I done beat the feds before too one time. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question, right? You mentioned everybody telling, man, this is a big topic in Long Island. If you're from Long Island, you know. What's up with Livewire, bro?
Livewire is a solid dude as far as I know. Livewire is a real solid dude.
There was a lot of speculation. Where they were saying he was doing bad by you. I've heard that. And now I got you on the phone, and we spoke about it before.
Wait, Mouse, wait, because I was one of them dudes. I was one of them dudes who I was informed, and you know where we going with this. I was informed that Live did the wrong thing for something that you did not do. So I was pumping that because I know you didn't do it, and I heard that Live said you did do it. So I was pumping it, knowing that you didn't do it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on. I wasn't 100% sure that he said you did it, but again, I was pumping. Son did the wrong thing because you wasn't the one that fired them shots that night.
I got charged with that situation too. You heard?
But how? If he not telling, you say if he not telling, how we get there?
I got charged with aiding and abetting him because one of the niggas that took the stand said that I gave him the gun to shoot that night. He said it was his gun. Ace took the stand and said that gun, that live wire shot that night was his gun, and he knows it because he gave it to me, and that's how live wire got the gun. He said that's how he know. That now, mind you, when they ran in my house and locked live wire up, they never knew I lived there. I stopped selling drugs and everything at that point. I was only fucking with the cars at that time. So that was my spot where I get drunk at the club. I come home at night with my shorty and I go there. You know what I'm saying? I got all my cars parked there, all my money and shit was there. I didn't have no drugs or nothing in that house. Live wire lived downstairs. So when they raided the crib for live wire, they raided the whole crib and didn't know that I was in there. When they caught me and said, "Oh shit, Howard Davis, we got a bonus. You're a bonus. We didn't even know you lived here." So mind you, now they locked me up for the gun that they find inside my room, right? The gun that they find inside my room, right? That don't have no fingerprints on it, right? And then by the time I make it down to, mind you, they take me straight from my house, straight to the white building. So when I get to the white building, I don't see no fucking judge, no lawyer, no nothing before I see anybody. When my lawyer comes in to see me, the lawyer that they appoint me, he tells me, "Yo, what's going on, man? There's some girl upstairs saying that gun is hers." I said, "Yo, I'm about to tell you the same thing. I don't know whose gun that is. It's not mine. That house is not under my name. The apartment's not under my name. That gun is not mine." So long story short, they tried to get me to cop out to 15 years. I'm telling them niggas I'm not copping out. I'm ready to go to trial. Shorty went to the grand jury. My wife went to the grand jury, said that the gun was hers. She testified to the grand jury, all of that. They threw the shit out. They let me go in 2016. I beat the feds, went home on that gun charge. Live wire was tight that I got out. He was calling me from the jail, telling me to try to get somebody to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling him, "You're bugging. I'm not, that's not what happened. Shorty did that because that was her shit." You heard?
Yeah.
Right.
So long story short, 2019, they picked me back up now. Mind you, they superseded me 2018, 2019, and 2020. In 2018, they superseded me to the charge that I beat them on in 2016, and they superseded me to tampering with a grand jury and tampering with a witness, saying that I tampered with her and I told her what to say at the grand jury because the nigga Ace said that I called him from jail and I told him to make my girl take the charge for the gun and to kind of gun it was and what kind of bullets it hold and all of that. But this is the fly shit about this whole shit. This is why I tell y'all my lawyer worked with the government, and this is the fucked up shit. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Don't let this shit go over your head. This is a tip of the iceberg. You dig me? So boom.
All right, we listening.
Ace, back in the day, Tiffany, Ace baby mother, got caught with a gun, and she called that nigga from the precinct and told him, "Yo, I got caught with your gun. Come down here and take your charge." The police is right there when she called. He told her, "I'm not taking no charge, bitch. You going to jail for that." She went up north for that gun. You know what I'm saying? So now this same fucking dude that let his baby mother take a charge and go up north for the gun is telling the government that he gave me a gun that I gave to another person, and then I called him from jail when they got caught with the gun, and I coerced him to tell my girl to take the charge. And he already's done this before. You heard?
Yeah.
Right.
So mind you, listen, so mind you now, right? So he tells her to do all of that. He said that I called him from jail and told him to do this. The jail calls is recorded, bro. So let me hear the recording of me telling him to tell her to take the charge then.
Yeah.
I was in the county. They don't have these recordings, bro. This is bullshit.
Right.
So they took his word. They recharged me with that gun. You know what I'm saying? They recharged me with aiding and abetting that nigga and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, man, crazy shit, bro. I got charged with aiding and abetting at the 620 shit, and nobody's even charged with that crime. Who did I aid and abet?
Right.
My girl got shot that night, and my cousin got shot that night. I drove them to the hospital. I got charged with shooting both of them.
Damn.
Right. Hold on.
This is the shit I'm in jail for.
Wait. Now, give me 1 second.
Hold on. Watch this, fly shit.
Mouse, wait. Mouse, give me 1 second, bro. The girl name I'm not gonna put out there, but as his cousin, YB was shot. Go ahead, don't finish. And you didn't say that. I said that. Is the reason why I felt.
I think she's in the chat.
Look.
She's in the chat saying it.
I don't know. Look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But again, as you being my brother,
I'm about to tell you what's. Listen, I'm not shit with
I'm gonna make sure that your lawyer have a notarized letter if I'm the person that shot that night to let them know I can identify the shooter and you do not look like them.
Bro, listen to me.
You gotta show me somebody there. You gotta show me somebody who I can identify.
Listen to me.
Look like him.
Listen to me, beloved. Listen to me, beloved. There's no way in the world I'm ever letting you go to jail for shooting me. It's impossible. It's impossible.
100%.
Check this flash shit out. I called the nigga and told him my lawyer was gonna pull up on him. Mind you, the whole reason how he got involved, this is how he got involved. His man got robbed in the town. The nigga name is Matthew Booker. They call him Mousey. He got robbed out there in the town, or whatever the case may be. Kevin ended up with his jewelry somehow, some way. I don't know how, I don't know. Kevin gave the nigga his watch back and told him that I had the rest of his jewelry, that I robbed him. Son wrote a statement about this shit, saying that Kevin gave him his jewelry and that he said that his cousin Mousey robbed him and his cousin Mousey got the rest of the jewelry and this, that, and the third. He said that the reason why he did this is because he had sexual with a female that I was dealing with, which I didn't know about this until I read this statement. And the female he's talking about, I haven't dealt with her 10 years prior to him dealing with her, so I didn't care about that. So boom.
Right.
The nigga Kevin, right? Boom. Now I send a lawyer to go holler at Kevin. Kevin act like he about to write a statement in my behalf or whatever the case may be. When I call Kevin back, he telling me, yo, the lawyer's not for you, bro. This nigga's on police time. I said, all right, that's all cool and dandy, bro, but whether he on police time, hold on 1 second. I said, I still need you. Hold me down real quick, Dick. I said, yo, I still need you to write the statement in my behalf. It's going to help me, bro. You heard? So he like, yo, I got you. Long story short, he stopped picking up his phone and all of that shit, right? So, mind you, the nigga Mousey, I grew up with Mousey. So now Mousey ends up in the jail that I'm in right now, right in here, in this jail that I'm in right now. So, mind you, I'm a little loopy, so niggas is calling around the jail and shit. Niggas letting me know he down there. Me being the official nigga that I am, and I know that Mousey ain't no street nigga, and I grew up with this kid, bro, since a little kid. I grew up with this nigga. I watched him come up as a young ass little kid, putting house speakers in the back of his car and shit. So when he gets on the phone with me downstairs, now mind you, the nigga G, this is why I don't respect the nigga Gary. I'm gonna keep it official. I did respect Gary in a sense, but I don't.
Right? This is my Gary.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, yeah, and this is why I don't respect him, because it was Gary.
Do your thing.
Gary, I was nigga Gary, and Gary put the nigga on the phone. And I told the nigga on the phone, I said, yo, bro, you wrote statements on me. You know what you did and shit. So he was like, yo, no, I didn't. So I'm repeating the statement to him word for word. I said, bro, I read the whole statements. I went to trial, nigga. I seen everything, bro. You don't got to lie to me. I said, Mousey, I'm not on it like that. I know you ain't no street nigga, bro. I lost my life for some shit I really didn't do, bro. I'm fucked up and I need help getting back. I've been down some years. I need help getting back. I know you can help me out. He like, yo, bro, I got you. That's my word. Yo, he like, yo, will 30 do it for you right now? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, you heard? So he like, yo, I'm gonna have my shorty holler at your BM because they cool. I'm like, all right. The next day, Kevin hits me up. Yo, Buzz, do me a favor, Buzz, please fall back on this nigga. I got you. He's fucked up right now. Everything that he got going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm situated. Just don't worry about it. I got you, Buzz. I'm like, all right, say less, Buzz. You heard, you know, the Wolves is in here. I'm not on it like that with Son. I know he ain't no street nigga. I'm not on it like that, but tell Son to, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing or whatever.
Right.
Boom. The nigga's a rat. So he gets right out of jail the following day. You hear me? He gets right out. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga Kevin drops $50 off to my mom's and just calls it a day. Stops picking up the phone for me, starts ducking me, all that. I just got in touch with the nigga in here recently through somebody else. He don't want to give me his number. All right, cool.
So hold on, Mouse. Hold on. So me and you know this the great patch nigga.
Yeah. Now mind you this, right? I never got charged with robbing Son's house. They just brought it up at my trial for overall conduct, right? So when my trial was over, Son's chain that got taken, his chain was 175 gram Cuban link, and he paid I think it said he paid $7,500 for the chain, right? My chain was 500 gram Cuban, you know what I'm saying? And they gave this nigga all my jewelry, bro. They gave this nigga Mousey, Matt Booker, my jewelry, and I'm not even charged with robbing his house. They gave him my jewelry, bro. So we talking about $100 and something thousand in jewelry right now. That kid got, that's mine. Receipts, I got testimony. Niggas got on the stand and said, yeah, I sold Howard Davis that chain. I bought that chain from a dealer. I got insurance on that chain and everything. I could get receipts and whatever you need. And they give my jewelry to this nigga.
The fuck?
This is what the prosecutors do, bro. They violated, bro. They just violated. These people know that if I get a right lawyer, that it's over for them. So they trying to stagnate me financially any way they can. I got a lawsuit against Riverhead Correctional Facility. I was one of the first people on that class action lawsuit. Why they just took me and my mother off the shit.
Yeah,
they about to settle out everybody.
That's that couple of $100 million lawsuit that Riverhead going through right now.
Right. Now, mind you, I was diagnosed with the shit that I'm diagnosed and all of that. I got diagnosed in Riverhead when I was 18 years old. They started feeding me the Zantac. Zantac got recalled a couple of years back because it's been giving people cancer. You heard?
Right.
Riverhead is the jail that prescribed me the Zantac, bro. Right now, I'm throwing up and going through all this other extra shit. I might fuck around and have cancer.
Yeah, bro just had the event. They got letters pouring in right now. They gonna have to do something.
They pouring.
I'm gonna tell you something. I put in for Sigco ago, right? Told them that I'm having chest pains and I was throwing up blood. Do you know it took them 3 weeks to call me down there? And when I got down there, the doctor, he looked in the computer and he frantically panicked. He jumped up and ran out of the office and said, "We made a mistake. This guy was supposed to go out for a scope for his stomach last year." He said, we have to get him out right now. Like, he was adamant about that shit. Like, he's like, yo, call you down to do the interview. If she says for any reason that she's not going to take you out for a scope, tell her to call me. I'm going to make her do
it. Yeah, this shit bugged out, man.
And these are the consequences, you know, that we don't see when we in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that bro's facing now because whatever you may call it, the decisions he made, decisions he didn't make, now he's fighting for his life, literally, physically.
This is my big thing. This is my biggest thing with everything and everybody out there, man. You heard? Everybody that's running the streets, you know what I'm saying? This is a message to everybody that's out there.
Yeah, please give a message to the youth. Anybody out there that's doing bad in the streets.
Everybody that's out there that's running around in them streets right now, you heard, and doing whatever it is they doing, my nigga, high and low, you heard. Bro, I'm sitting in jail with 132 years plus life, bro, and I don't have a murder. I haven't got caught with no drugs. If this don't tell you that the system is broken and beat the fuck down, bro, we glorify all shit. We'll get on Facebook and we'll like, yo, you hear me? We'll glorify all this other shit. We'll get on Facebook and we'll like videos and we'll like that Young Thug got out of jail and YFN Lucci and all these other niggas and give all of these niggas clout and all these niggas 100 and something likes and 100,000 likes and all this shit, bro. And it's a nigga right here from niggas neighborhood, bro, right here, bro. Fresh, bro, right here, bro. Out in how more do a nigga want a nigga to stomp? You heard? How better do a nigga want a nigga to stomp? Nigga 10 toes down, nigga. I don't do this shit. But y'all, I don't do this shit for social media.
Hold on, man.
I don't listen. Hold on. I don't do this shit.
No. We gotta take care of somebody, Long Island. We gotta take care of somebody.
I don't do this shit.
We gotta step.
Yo, look, this is my thing.
Long Island, we gotta step for somebody, man.
This is my thing. This is my thing with Long Island. 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 This is my thing with Long Island, bro. This is my thing with Long Island, bro. When